All right, welcome everyone. We are Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Hajime no Ippo, Season 3, Episode 6. Yeah.
What was that thing you were looking over there? Yeah, don't mind me. I'm Aoki, you know? Oh my god.
Oh my god. This show,
How do they blend comedy like
so
this?
well.
We had, itagakimasu, and like his father and Takamura and all of that. And then we had, like the cat fight episode. And those are like, a bit just over the top. But this
wow.
This goes to new heights.
Yep.
And this is to go even further beyond. Yeah, but seriously though, Aoki, you're a legend, man.
Yep.
And now you're actually a champion. Right?
I mean, not quite, but this is definitely the fight of champions. You are putting out a champion fight right here, and you just might beat him.
Yeah, cause like I don't think he's gotten back up. I'll have to go back and check the previous episode.
That's a good question. I'm not sure. I don't think he has. I don't think he has.
No?
He's going to. But the point is, regardless of how this fight actually goes, because Aoki could still very easily lose this, but he's won the real battle. He's won the battle of the mind. He has broken the soul of Imai.
Yeah. It ends with Takamura and then being like, oh,
we looked away again. Yeah.
But we don't know if he's actually done here.
I think he's gonna get back up.
Imai might actually get back up.
Yeah, I think he will. But the thing is that regardless, Aoki, you're a winner in our hearts.
Oh my god, yes.
And Kumiko's heart.
And
But,
y'all,
yeah.
without further ado, let's get into this.
Shit, Tomiko. Yeah. That's right.
All right, everyone, now be sure to go check out the reaction portion of the video in the description below, then come back here for the discussion.
Oh my god.
This episode.
I loved it. I loved it. It was so wonderful.
Yeah, I think this was the one that really got me, whereas the last episode was like it was really exciting because it was the follow-up on the hype of, him actually like pulling off the, but
yes, hype is how I would describe that too.
Yes. Yeah. No, that was hype, dude. He's like, yes, I cast command. Look away.
Yep. What's that?
But yeah, in this case here, it's the oldest trick in the book. But in this case here, Imai got back up. And it led to a 10-round just slugfest of them just spending all their energy. And I'm impressed by it, but I loved that all throughout it as well. They kept the comedy up like really well.
Oh yeah. In fact, for me, I find it more surprising that they were able to keep the serious up with all the comedy. Like because the comedy
it felt pretty compartmentalized, I guess. But, I get what you're saying.
There was so much goofiness through this whole match. And even the setup for the match was goofy, right?
Oh my god, yeah.
But all that being said, there were things that were set up of Sachiko. That's a thing. Yeah. There's actual growth that this character Imai needs to go on. And he was able to get that thanks to Aoki.
Thanks to Aoki.
And yes,
formidable man.
That's right. That's
frogging
right.
Formidable man.
Crouching down and then tiptoeing up close, just so he could do a good frog punch. Yeah.
Wait, see, crouching frog, hidden Aoki?
Yes.
Is that what it would be here?
Crouching frog, hidden Masaru.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I like it.
Yep.
I like it. It's powerful.
But at the same time, it follows so many of the sort of conventions of the, always trying, right? The earnest worker. Because Aoki is, say what you will about Aoki. He's earnest, right? And he does try. He gives it his all with boxing, even if he's not very good at it.
Yeah, and even if he's been basically spent his career getting to this point in order to
just tie.
Yeah.
And
God,
that's gotta be frustrating.
hurt.
That's gotta really hurt.
Yeah.
And it's that kind of wonderful little underdog story that I'm totally down for, right?
Yeah.
Especially in anime and in shonen anime, it's like, yes, let's do it, right?
Especially where our main character in this story has moved away a little bit from being the underdog to being kind of the one who's, at the very least, on a new ladder. So he is climbing up the rungs of that ladder, and he is a new underdog in that respect. But Aoki is far more of an underdog now than Ippo is currently.
Right. And it's because Aoki is the comedic character, I feel like it's one of those things where, like, comedy in anime, when it's done really well, and I would say the comedy in Ippo is some of the best out there with how it's handled with respect to, like, the rest of the show around it. You know? It can be a great way to just sort of lull me into a false sense of security.
Right.
So that way, whatever else comes, I'm accepting of it, right? Even if it's a bit whack or a bit, like, different, right? Yeah. I'm laughing, I'm having fun, so then we can bring in this more serious stuff of, we can make it a joke with Sachiko of, oh, she has such a similar name to Tomiko and things like that, and neither of them are traditionally gorgeous or the like. But no, that's a really cool story. That
it is.
Imai was able to
realize
realize he was being a baka,
realize where he had basically lost sight of what he originally did this. And what's cool about this is that Aoki was going into this thinking like, if I don't win this, I'll retire. Imai was probably thinking that, like, if he would lose to Aoki,
he'd probably retire out of shame.
Just like, that's unforgivable. But at this point here, Aoki basically gave him the reminder of why someone like each of them, even because they're so similar in a lot of ways, why they are boxers still to this day. It's not just because they have someone that could be supporting them, but it's because they're going at this because that feeling of giving it all in here and then being able to look outside and have someone that's supporting you in this. It just makes you feel like you can do anything. So why wouldn't you put yourself through one of the most difficult sports on, like, your body and your mind and everything? Just,
because you've got your goddess of victory right behind you, you know? And so having all of that amidst the, yes, I'm going to tiptoe up to you to do another frog punch, or amidst the, oh, they're both too exhausted, they can't hit hard. Like having the actual announcer be like, this is more of a slap fest,
I don't think, did he say that?
Or slap fest or slap fight or something. The term slap was used by the announcer to describe the fight.
I missed that.
Which, even the announcer is aware that Aoki is the comic relief character, right? Which doesn't take too much considering how this fight went, and all the buildup and everything. But,
Yet, we had that little bit of Aoki the frog leaping towards the sun, And in the moments where Aoki started to lose his footing, there were a lot of moments where he quickly regained it and nearly took the match. And those moments, were not just the one or the two. Like, it came really close to Aoki just ending it. Not just the beginning where he had, Imai on the ground and barely able to resume his fighting pose. This was Aoki's to win for a good chunk of it. So when we get to the end, and Aoki's like, why couldn't you just beat me to a pulp, man? It would have made this way better. I love that he's saying this, and it's something that he is legitimately feeling. And even when Tomiko, shows up,
good job.
It's not a thing of where he immediately forgets all of that.
He just starts
He then actually allows himself to feel all the pain and the sorrow regarding that, and cries into her lovely chest, and just
and then
like,
she says, "There, I'll make you feel all
better."
Yeah,
like, oh wow, like I have seen in real life those moments where you have someone you see them having a really shitty day, and it's just really bad. And whoever they're in a relationship with, I think I've seen this about a couple times where it's just like that moment of like, hey, come here. And I'm just like, oh, that is just sweet. It's just that total trust and acknowledgement that the one person in the relationship is feeling a little weak at the moment, feeling a little bit spent, and the other's just like, no, come here.
It's okay.
And it's gonna be great.
Yeah.
It's gonna be okay. And there's something so wholesome in that. Even though it is kind of like it's Aoki the child almost in some ways, just like, Right. But come on, this guy fought and worked and struggled hard. He leapt towards the sun so many times to no avail, and now
and he kept leaping very quickly after he didn't, after he fell short.
The universe gave him the ability to get this close, but a bad ref call, essentially, according to Kimura, robbed him of this bit here.
Yep.
That's got to feel triply worse after all the other stuff.
And one of the other reasons why I like that how it ended up going, that Aoki ends up, crying and all that stuff.
Not getting the belt, yeah.
Well, yeah, not getting the belt, but
okay.
Not the stuff of not getting the belt, but that when he didn't, that was how it was resolved with Tomiko and everything. Not the stuff afterwards, but the
comedy,
Yeah. Because in Ippo, as a show, so many of the characters are so macho and they're like, because they're boxers and they're some of the baddest men on the planet, right?
Yeah.
This is something that you would absolutely not get from Takamura. And Takamura would probably just win, and then it wouldn't even be a point of contention, right?
Yeah.
But the fact that it's showing a character actually being emotionally vulnerable like this in a show where a lot of the characters aren't geared that way.
Yeah. It shows Aoki's willingness to be, I would say, a little bit more emotionally mature than most of, if not all, the characters in the show that are the main cast.
Exactly. And maturity is not exactly something I would traditionally attribute to Aoki.
Exactly.
But
he's a formidable man.
And Takamura, you could learn a thing or two from him, just in the way that Imai did.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah. Tomiko's epic slap of Takamura and Itagaki's dad. The double whammy. Even though Itagaki's dad was like, I actually thought that was rather moving. Like,
But
still
turning it into a pun.
No. Yeah, I think that was maybe even slightly unintentional. Like the way he said it, he didn't seem to look at them for expecting a laugh.
But he did emphasize it.
Right.
He's such a natural...
It might be second nature, though.
Exactly. He can't help it.
Right, exactly.
Right, but Takamura definitely deserved that slap. Yeah. And I'm glad that the hand imprint was left on there so that way Aoki could know what happened, more or less.
You got a badass woman with you, buddy.
That's right.
Yeah. Don't care what anyone else says.
And I gotta say, even though it's not much, because this is just achieving some basic human decency from Takamura in a certain environment, but the fact that he didn't still ring the bell, that's progress. I feel like when they went up to Aoki's apartment, there was this part of me that was sure that Takamura was going to be like, all right, I'm going to ruin this, because Aoki's getting laid right now.
Oh my god! I only thought that would have happened if they opened the door because they weren't getting any kind of response, and they would have been oh no, things aren't good, and we were going to see Aoki getting choked out on the bed, and he's gonna have his hands tied up, and his dick's just barely censored out, and she's got a full-on get-up on, and they're just oh my god, and then they leave or something like that.
No, Aoki's just on a cross, just crucifix Aoki, Yeah.
Wait, what?
Because they did the whole the image from way back when. Aoki dying for everyone's sins.
Yes. Oh my god, I completely forgot about that. I'm
how could you forget about that? That was one of the most legendary moments.
My immediate thoughts are it had to be something related to the episode. So I was like, is that what he was saying? For Christ's sakes, is there some kind of
no?
You're making it?
I'm never going to forget that little shot that they gave us.
Yeah, that was excellent. That was quite good.
Was so excellent.
Yeah,
but wonderful stuff.
Yeah.
The fight's over.
Imai is still the champion.
Yep.
And Aoki did not get to say what Kimura thought he was going to say.
But you're Tomiko's champion.
Yeah. Let's see what ends up coming next. I'm guessing that
it's going to go back to serious.
It's going to go back to serious, but it's more so that just Aoki is not going to retire here.
Oh yeah, I don't think so.
There's no way.
I think that after this, Tomiko made sure that she got Aoki to stand proud.
Oh yeah, again and again and again.
Yep.
Yeah. Until he probably just passed out, you know. All right. But,
anyways,
Aoki, you're a hell of a guy.
Yep.
You saved 2 people.
That's right.
In this whole thing here.
That's right.
Not just, Imai, but also, a little bit of you and your, kind of despair of whether or not you
did good.
Are worth continuing in this whole thing after 6 years.
Yeah, that'll do, pig.
That'll do.
Yeah. Yep.
But y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get an early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general, and also be sure to check out our Twitch channel.
Yes, we do a Twitch channel. We stream Monday through Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific time for each of those days. Mondays, we do a podcast. Tuesdays, we do One Piece dramatic manga readings. They're wonderful. You should check them out.
Yes.
And then Wednesdays and Fridays, this guy does gaming.
Yeah, I'm playing Hades right now, but I'll be quickly following that up with Cyberpunk 2077.
Yes. And then on Thursdays, I do gaming, which right now is Persona 4 Golden.
Yeah, so if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.